My family and I are in Europe. We're on the MSC Meraviglia. I'm gonna do a full walkthrough ship tour. We're gonna check out the entire ship. Yay! I'm Jason Newquist with cruisesit.com to help you plan, choose a cabin, or answer any questions you may have. Give me a call. My number is down below, or you can go to our website link down below and check us out at cruisesit.com. Also, keep in mind, we offer the best discounts in the industry on your cabin. So we're gonna put up our 1-800 number right there on the screen. This is the Butcher's Cut. This is part of the specialty dining. This is the steakhouse, and what a delicious venue. Here in a little bit, when I take a tour of the complimentary dining venues, I'll go over with you what specialty and complimentary dining are. So this is deck 7. You'll see right here out the steakhouse, there are tables which you can sit that have a view of the promenade. Isn't this an awesome view? I highly recommend that if you do have the chance, sit at one of these tables because it's really fun to sit here and watch all the people go by. Of course, they don't call it the promenade, they call it the Galleria Meraviglia. But on most ships, that would be the promenade. This here is the TV studio and bar, and there's a lot of action that takes place here throughout the cruise. They have nightly dance parties, karaoke, trivia, relaxing music, and just an abundance of activities during the day. So make sure you come here and check out the area. A couple things I liked about it was the size of it. One was the size. It's so small, it's such a small area, it's not too open, it's cozy and private. So during the day, sometimes they'll have dance classes, so you're not there dancing with a bunch of people watching you. This was an awesome cruise. Our first port of call was Barcelona. Then we went to France. Then we headed on over to Genoa. Then we made our way over to Rome. Then to Sicily. We went to Cefalù. What a great trip that was. And then on over to Malta and then back to Barcelona. What fun we had. Could you imagine the memories that my kids, my wife and I, that we all gained from this trip? It was so much fun. We went to 5 different countries within a week. This is the spa. You can enjoy massages, acupuncture, facials, but is what I like and what I'm going to show you are the thermal suites. These are so awesome. First, let's go ahead and start off with the salt room. The negatively charged ions in the salt room improve your health and mood. Come on in here and relax for about a half an hour and you're gonna feel so much better. Over here they have a scented shower, so come on in and pick the scent that you like. Straight ahead here is the cold room. So why would anybody go into a snow room on vacation? Well, it can stimulate blood circulation in the body and strengthen the immune system. What I like though is the sauna, because not only is it nice and toasty, but it stimulates weight loss, anti-aging, extreme stress reduction, and many other benefits. Over here is a nice jacuzzi, so jump on in, and they also have a nice little relaxation room over here. Now here is the steam room. So at this time, the thermal suites is not open, so that's why you don't see any steam yet. But steam rooms are great. They're excellent for cleansing your body of toxins. And they have a few different steam rooms in the thermal suites. So each steam room will have a different aroma. It is amazing. So the MSC Seaside, that's a ship that's in the United States. It's here in the US and it leaves out of Miami. That's a great ship to get on too. That also has the thermal suites. And they have a couple of new ships coming out, the Sea View and the Bellissima. I'm gonna have videos of all the ships. I have a video of the Seaside though already on the channel, so you might wanna subscribe and check that out. But if you like either one of those ships, make sure you give me a call. All the cruise lines now recommend travel agents to book your cabins because through us, we provide you with discounted rates. And that's what our agency specializes in. We specialize in not only helping you, but when we book a cabin for you, you're going to get a discounted rate. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit later how we do that. This is Brass and Anchor. This is the British pub. This is a great spot to come into and have a drink before dinner or come in at night, and they have nice relaxing music. It's a wonderful atmosphere, and I'm happy that they have it because when this cruise ended, guess what we did? We went over to England. My boys, they loved it. We saw London Bridge. We took the fast train to Paris. We rode our bikes around the Eiffel Tower. We went and saw the Mona Lisa, Notre Dame. This was truly a great trip because after all that, we came back to Barcelona and guess what we did? We went on another cruise. So now we just have a bucket of memories. So the next cruise ship that we went on, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I will tell you that it's a brand new ship and it's on the channel. So check it out. Make sure you subscribe. Take a look at that ceiling. It's a screen. Isn't that amazing? So you can watch shows right here from deck 6 and 7, and the screen on the ceiling will correspond with the show. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. Take a look at the fireworks show that they have. It's amazing. Right here, it looks like you're in a submarine and then it opens up. It's a lot of fun and a lot of people were always standing around, filming, taking pictures of the shows and the screen. It was a great time. This is Kato Teppanyaki. It's a restaurant and sushi bar. So you have the bar here to the left, and over here to the right you can see that there's tables. So if you'd like to grab a table and overlook the Galleria Meraviglia, that is an option. And here is the Japanese steakhouse where they cook the food right in front of you. People love it. It's fun. I know my family loves it. My kids love it. We go all the time. And when we're on the ships, we love to go into the specialty restaurants. Right here is part of the champagne bar. Right across is the champagne bar. Grab yourself a bottle of champagne, especially if you have a celebration, you're on a cruise, you're having a good time. Stop on by. They'll put it in a bucket of ice for you. The staff is friendly. They'll even advise you on what champagne to get. Or you can get yourself a sparkling cocktail. Those are delicious and they have a full menu, so just open it up and pick the cocktail that you want. Try an Aperol Spritz. I tried one when I was in Rome, and now when I go to Italy or any place Italian, I know what kind of drink to ask for, and it looks like I know what I'm doing. Right here is the library. This is the Meraviglia Library. Right behind it is the casino. So I'm gonna kind of give you a rule of thumb. If you have more than 3 drinks, do not walk into the casino. I did it last time I was on a cruise. I probably had about 4 or 5 drinks. It was an inaugural cruise, so I didn't have my kids with me. And I ended up losing a little bit more money than I wanted to at the blackjack table. So be careful and gamble responsibly. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and head on back to the Meraviglia Library. So we're gonna continue our tour here on deck 7. We're gonna go ahead and go down the stairs here. I want you to take a look at the atrium. It's beautiful. All the way down at the bottom, you'll see that they have live music, they have piano. They also had a Brazilian duo, which was awesome, who played all those bossa nova songs, which everybody loves. So make sure you check that out at night. It's a wonderful atmosphere. Right here is the photo gallery. We're gonna come back through this area in a minute and I'll show it to you. But before we do, I wanna head on over to the restaurants and show you the complimentary dining. Notice that while we're on our way, on either side, there are digital screens where you can find photos that the ship's photographers have taken of you. So I'm not even going to try to say the name of this restaurant because I do not speak Italian, but this is part of the complimentary dining. There are 2 dining times. There's an early and a late dining, either 6 or 8:30. And there's also a my time dining, where you can go in anytime you want. We usually choose that one because we always go to port and I'm always doing something, always filming. So I need to be able to go in and dine whenever I want. I don't really like to go at a specific time usually. So I said that I was going to explain how we're able to provide you with discounts. Well, we work with the cruise lines. That's right. You see, the cruise lines are our partners. We don't work against them, we work with them, and they work with us. And because we have such a high volume, we book thousands of cabins with the cruise lines every month, and they appreciate that. So what they do is they allow us to offer you their cabins at a promotional rate. They provide us with exclusive agency discounts. We have our own group space that is booked sometimes years in advance. So we take advantage of those low rates many years out, which we're able to book you into. And we have our own exclusive agency discounts. It is awesome. So by booking through us, you will always save money. It will always be less than booking directly through the cruise line. We guarantee it. And if you've already booked with the cruise line, still give us a call. We can still give you a quote. Your cabin, any promotions that you may have received, all stays the same. The only difference is that we're gonna provide you with our exclusive agency discount. Isn't that awesome? You do wanna save money, don't you? So make sure you give us a call. So just so you know, these rates are not posted on our website. To get the best rate guaranteed, you must give us a call. So pick up that phone right now, give us a call, and save money. Okay, we are on deck 6 still. We're gonna check out the Galleria Meraviglia. That's my son Eric. He met friends all over the ship. I saw him all over the place. Everywhere I walked, he was playing with somebody, doing something, playing games. He had a great time. Right here is the photo gallery. So come on in and check out your photos. Now they did something special to our photos. They photoshopped it, so we had to buy it because we just look so good. They have really good photographers on the ship. So, hey, come on in the photo gallery, check out your photos, and take home some memorabilia with you. Because that's what a cruise is all about. It's about fun and memories. And these are memories that are going to last forever. So we were here on deck 6. We looked up at the ceiling and all of a sudden we saw the Sistine Chapel, which was amazing because this was when we were on our way to Rome and we did take a tour of the Vatican. My kids thought it was awesome. They loved all the art. They liked everything they learned about Michelangelo. And my son was surprised when he found out that not only did Michelangelo do that sculpture of the Pieta, but he also did paint the Sistine Chapel. So they got a really, really good history lesson out of the entire trip. Over here is Italy. It's a nice little Italian restaurant. It's a great place to experience some of the finest Italian Mediterranean cuisine. And on over here is the Plaza Meraviglia. To the right, you have shore excursions, and to the left, you have crepes and gelato. You have to try one of their crepes. My wife, she tried a plain crepe, but I'll show you in a little bit what my kids and I, what we ordered. It was really good. But over here is the shore excursions desk. When you get on board, if you haven't booked any shore excursions yet, check with them. They have some really good excursions to offer. Over here, you'll see that they take pictures in this area, so be aware of that and get ready to take your best picture. This is an excellent European itinerary that we're on. A lot of MSC ships do this itinerary, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place links to MSC Sailings down below the description of the video. So down below the video, you'll see our 1-800 number, cruisesit.com link, and then you're going to see links to all the ships and sailings that MSC offers. And I'm also going to put a link to the dining so that way you can look and see what's specialty and what is complimentary. So over here is Jean-Philippe. This is an excellent spot to come over and not only get some homemade chocolate, but you can use these booths to eat your crepes. And look at our crepes. Our crepes are loaded with strawberries, chocolate, ice cream. We know how to order our crepes. But I definitely recommend that you have one of these crepes. And come on over here, relax, sit in one of these booths. It has a wonderful view of the ocean and just enjoy. Now make sure you stay tuned because here in a little bit, I'm gonna head on up to the upper decks and check out the pools. Here is the Meraviglia Bar and Lounge. My wife and I came here many nights, had a drink, watched the people dance. They had dance contests during the day. They had dance classes. It's an area that if you like music and you like to dance, it's perfect for you. And it comes right out onto the Galleria Meraviglia. So the Meraviglia toward the end of 2019, toward the end of next year, is going to be headed on over to the US. So if you're interested in doing a Caribbean sailing on this ship, you're gonna have the opportunity. And what I recommend is that you book in advance. Usually when you book in advance, you're able to achieve a better rate. The great thing about booking in advance is that up until final payment, if the price goes down, you can still get the better rate. So you have every advantage when you book ahead of time. And also, cabins can fill up, so it's always better to book ahead of time. This is the Broadway Theater, so throughout the cruise, they have lots of shows. And the best thing is that when you come in from Marseille or you come in from Rome, and you had a great time, there's still time to take a shower, go have dinner, and then head on out for a show. Over here, if you want to take a photo with the Capitano, this is the spot for it over here by the atrium on deck 6. Down here is deck 5. Over here to the right is a bar. And for the children, if you would like to order a virgin daiquiri, that is possible. This was Eric's birthday. Eric actually turned 10 years old on the cruise, so I bought him a birthday celebration drink and I let him play unlimited video games. Now, I'm not going to tell you how much he charged, but I will tell you that I almost passed out when I saw the bill. Over here is guest services, and straight ahead is where you can book your future cruise. If you book on board while you're on a cruise, you can get really good deals and reduced deposits. So come on over here and check out and get some information on booking your future cruise. And straight ahead here is the last complimentary dining venue. We're gonna go ahead and head on up to the upper decks and check out some of my favorite areas, the pools. I've jumped up here onto deck 16. We're all the way at the back of the ship. This is the Horizon Bar. This was our first day of the cruise. We came back here, had a drink. Then what was fun is that we went out here to the balcony. It's extremely romantic. It's a wonderful place to relax and watch the views while you leave port. Very romantic. They have a pool all the way down here toward the back of the ship. This is the Horizon Pool. If we go up here, there's a nice jacuzzi, and this jacuzzi is excellent for relaxing and also checking out the views. I recommend coming to this jacuzzi, relaxing, grabbing a drink at Horizon Bar, and just watch port as you leave. Imagine what it's like when you're in Malta and you see this old island that's been around for thousands and thousands of years, and you just see the architecture as you're leaving. It's wonderful. It's nothing like that we ever see here in the US because we're such a new country. So here is the Aqua Park, and they have an excellent ropes course. The ropes course is a lot of fun, and it's just an added benefit for kids and adults who like heights and like to do fun things. The Aqua Park has 3 huge water slides, a small water slide, lots of splash toys. At the moment, it is not operating because we're in port, and this was one of the times that they were cleaning and it was closed. But when it's opened, it is a blast. Kids love it. It keeps them busy while we're going from port to port. And over here is where they exit the water slides. So I'll give you kind of an example of when the park is running. So you'll see up there how high the water slides are. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around here, and I'm going to go ahead and go up the stairs so you can check it out. So you'll see that they do have a water slide where you'll grab an inner tube and you'll actually ride the water slide on an inner tube, which kids like a lot. So let's go ahead and head on up here. One thing I want you to notice when we're up here is check out the views. Can you imagine or think of where we might be? So here is one water slide, and over here to the left is another. And if we go up the stairs, they have one that goes into one of the big tubes that goes round and round, which we're gonna check out. So one of the fun things that I like to do when I go on the water slides is I like to just stand up here and look around, especially in Europe and in the Caribbean. Caribbean has the beautiful water, and Europe obviously has the magnificent architecture. So when we're going from port to port, the fun thing is that we're getting off the ship, we're seeing wonderful architecture, seeing excellent monuments, and learning a lot of history. But then when we get on the ship at night, We're having fun because guess what we're doing? We're relaxing in a jacuzzi or playing on the water slide. So for example, I love this jacuzzi. This jacuzzi is a lot of fun. Find this jacuzzi because it overlooks the main pool. My kids came in here with me a couple of nights and we were the only ones in here. Not a lot of people know about it. So we had a lot of fun. They wrestled around a little bit and we were able to do that because it was just nobody else here, which was a lot of fun. So we're gonna go ahead and head on down and take a look at the Sky Lounge. As I was saying before, MSC has a few new ships coming out this year and next year. Keep your eyes open for the Seaview, that's a new ship they have coming out, the Bellissima, and the Grandiosa. So I'm going to be on the MSC Seaview in Brazil. I'm going to actually cruise on a privately chartered cruise in Brazil on the Seaview where they have old Brazilian bands from the 80s. That's going to be an experience. So I'm pretty much most likely going to be the only American on that ship. I can't wait to see what that's going to be like. So this is the Sky Lounge. Has great views. It's a wonderful place to come and relax. Also at night you can come in and relax and listen to nice music. Also, while you're leaving port, this is a great place to relax and to watch the views if you want to do it in a nice comfortable atmosphere with air conditioning. Over here is where one can smoke a cigar. This is the smoking room. And so what we're going to do now is we are going to head on out and jump on over to deck 15, more toward the front of the ship. We're going to take a look at the pools. The first pool that we're going to take a look at is the bamboo pool. So let's start off by taking a look at the bamboo bar. So right in front of the bamboo pool is the bamboo bar. You'll see up top that it is a solarium, so that roof does retract. The pools are heated. So we were here in March, so it was a little chilly outside. The weather was usually perfect during the day, but at night it did get a little chilly, but that didn't matter because the pools were heated. So my kids and I had a lot of fun coming in this area, as well as the jacuzzi that had the great view at night, relaxing. We hung out in the jacuzzi and played in the pool. It is such a bonding experience to go on one of these cruises because you spend so much time with your family and there's so many things to do that everyone is distracted by everything going on around you. So everyone just gets along wonderfully and builds those memories that are going to last a lifetime. So it is so much fun, and I highly recommend that if you're going to go to Europe that you try out a cruise and definitely try MSC out. And when you do, also remember to give us a call. Now we do have an online booking website, but I recommend that you call us because when you call us, you're going to reach an experienced agent that knows what they're doing, that can actually help you. It's so much easier than trying to book online by yourself. When you do it by yourself, sometimes you might get a little bit confused. You're not sure where the cabins are. When you call us, we're going to help you and give you prices quickly with everything included, port fees, taxes. We're not going to show you one price and then give you another. And the best thing about it is that when you book with us, we have all kinds of methods on getting you an excellent price, on getting you a discount. We have our own group space. We have exclusive agency discounts, and we receive promotions through the cruise lines regularly that are not posted online. So make sure you take a look at that 1-800 number on the screen, write it down, or give us a call right now. This is the main pool. It's called the Atmosphere Pool. There's a couple of jacuzzis on either side of the pool. Right here is a jogging track. So have you been able to figure out where you think we might be? This is still the same tour that I was doing on the back of the ship. If you can figure it out, please let us know in the comments where you think we are right now. Which port? One of the things that is very convenient about this pool is that there is a buffet area right near the pool. So all you have to do is get up out of your comfy lounge chair while you're lying in the sun and come on over here and grab yourself a wonderful snack. Also, you'll find the buffet area right on the pool deck. So, let me explain the dining a little bit. There is the buffet area, which is this area, which is a humongous area, goes all the way around the back of the ship. Also, you have the main dining rooms, so you can choose to dine in either the main dining rooms or the buffet, and that is included in your cruise fare. So what will happen is that you'll also come across other dining venues which are specialty. For example, the steakhouse. That is a specialty restaurant. So if you want to go dine in the butcher's cut, there is going to be an additional charge. And so what I did is I placed the links of all the dining venues down below the description of the video. I actually placed one link down below the description of the video that has all the information on all the dining venues and the prices of the specialty restaurants. So when you get a chance, go ahead and check that out. Now, I want to show you this area. So this is a completely different port. I filmed this on a different day. So I want you to try and guess what port this is as well. A lot of people don't know about this area. My wife and I, we had a cup of coffee. The kids came and joined us. We sat and relaxed at the table here, and it was a beautiful view of port. Up here, you'll see we're back at the Horizon Pool. So just let you know that you can go out through the back of the buffet, walk up those stairs there, and you'll be right there at the Horizon Pool. So let's head on up a deck and take a look at the Sportsplex. But first, let's turn around and take a look at the gym. So if you're on a diet and you've been working out and you're in your groove and then all of a sudden your cruise comes up, doesn't that seem like that's how it always happens? You work out for a month or two and you're in your groove and then boom, you gotta go on vacation. Well, on a cruise ship, guess what? You get to maintain your workout. So hey, it's not going to be an issue on a cruise ship. Over here is the video arcade. As I said before, this was Eric's birthday. So I let him play unlimited video games, which was a big mistake. Alexander is the son that, hey, I don't have to worry about, but Eric is the one that I got to watch out for. So I'm not going to tell you how much in video games he spent, but as I said before, woo, that boy can play some video games. But anyway, it was a lot of fun and he enjoyed himself, and he, throughout the entire cruise, made friends all over the ship. So every time I was walking around filming, I saw him everywhere just having a blast, just having a really, really good time. Over here is the basketball court, which also doubles and triples. It doubles as a soccer court, and they'll also have a lot of different activities throughout the entire cruise. My wife got so excited when she saw them hitting the balloons that she went ahead and jumped in and joined in on the fun. And it was fun. She had a great time. And they also have, just all kinds of activities throughout the cruise in this area. There is the 4D cinema, so check that out when you get a chance. And if you want to have a thrilling ride, go into the flight simulator. There's actually people in that little box right there going around in circles. And over here, there is a bowling alley, and that's a full bowling alley with real size balls. So if you like bowling, then check that out. Over here are the cars. So if you want to have a real life race and test out your skills, jump on in one. Over here is the sports bar. Great place to grab yourself a drink while the kids are playing or just rest from the rigorous activities. Okay, let's go ahead and head out here, and you're gonna see, look where we've ended back up again. We're back at the Horizon Pool, all the way at the back of the ship. Isn't that amazing? There's lots of methods on arriving to this area. Hey, I'm Jason Newquist with cruisesit.com. To get the best discount guaranteed on your cabin, give me a call. My number is down below, or you can check us out at our website link down below and go to cruisesit.com. But remember, to get the best deal guaranteed, you must give us a call.